welcome to 2023. What are these hands? Welcome to 2023. What the fuck? How is it 2023? It was 2020 2 days ago. By the time you're seeing this, we're already a couple of weeks into 2023, but if you are like me, it takes you a couple of weeks to actually get into the year and start thinking about your goals and your plans because you work through that void period between Christmas and New Year's that most people use to do that. Also because there was some content that I needed to get out in chronological order. Chronological order. It's felt weird in my mouth. To do with Christmas and New Year. If you haven't checked out the Christmas and New Year's video, go check them out. Today I wanted to chat to you about my goals for 2023 as well as what you can expect from this channel this year. There's a whole lot of personal goals that I have to do with savings and assets and tattoos and getting my license finally. But the ones that I want to share with you are obviously more career orientated. This one's less of a goal and more something that is just speeding towards me at a very uncomfortable speed and I can't make it stop. And that is the end of Phantom of the Opera. We're due to wrap this show up in February, 6 weeks from when I am currently filming this video. And as it approaches those final weeks, I really want to take time to absorb and appreciate all of the elements of this experience that I have loved, all of the things that I have learnt, and just wrap it up neatly in a nice little bow of joy of doing my dream show in one of my dream venues and then another venue that was way cooler and also red. This show has been so hugely important to me. I think that's obvious from any of the Phantom content that I've made this year. And while I'm very sad to see it go, I'm also really excited for what's coming next. Next goal for 2023 is to start another show. There are so many areas of this industry that I do not want to give up on, that I'm not like retracting myself from to just stay in theatre. But right now, while I'm in the perfect position to be absorbing all of that theatre technical goodness, I'm in the perfect position to be evolving and collecting more of the skills and knowledge around theatre while all that growth is fresh in my mind and I'm ready to utilize it. One of the cool things about theatre is that you get an option to start again. When you do a new show, you get to decide, here are all the things that I did last time that I loved, here's the ways that I want to evolve them, here's the things that really worked, here's the things that didn't work so well, and I will either be changing those to do this or leaving them behind completely. A lot of other jobs, you have to do that while you're still in the same space that is so habitually attached to those things that you don't want any part of anymore, and that can be really difficult. I'm excited to evolve my skills as a MoniqueTech on another show, and as well as that, I'm also excited to learn some new skills. One of my major goals for the year is to mix a show. Mixing a professional theatre show is so different to mixing anything else. And even though it's something that wouldn't probably happen in front of an audience, learning to learn a mix is something that I would love to do and that I would be really excited for. Speaking of other parts of the industry though, a huge goal of mine for 2023 is to still be engaging in those other parts of the industry and doing the other audio work that just fills my soul. Venue work, crew work, burlesque, cabaret, comedy, and majorly live music. There is such a huge part of me that is so attached to the work that I've done with bands and independent artists in smaller kind of settings that are more intimate and vulnerable and where you are sharing something that has come directly from someone's brain and heart. If you're a venue or an artist who maybe would like some tech help this year, hit me up because I will be making more time for that. Another huge goal in terms of my services is to spend more time doing the smaller freelance services that I have offered. Last year I launched a collection of services around consultation, design, and communication to do with tech that are more admin based that I can do from anywhere regardless of what other work I'm doing, and that are things that I think fall through the cracks for other people and that they are left to be overwhelmed by in a situation where they just want to show up and perform. Lending my time and experience to people who need someone a little bit tech-minded to consult about their shows or about their sets, what they can do with their lighting, what they should do with their sound design, to give them documentation of their tech specs, to put all of that into writing so they can take it to venues and communicate that more effectively, or to just do the communication for them myself. These are all things that make someone's life so much easier that are not really that difficult for me because of my experience and my knowledge, but to them would just be lifting so much weight off their shoulders. Those things I really want to be doing a lot more of. Last but certainly not least, I have goals regarding this channel. This year I'll be working hard on this channel, working to make fun and informative content that 15-year-old me would have loved. The industry did not necessarily feel approachable. It was expected that I knew certain things. It was expected that I had certain experience that I just didn't have. Breaking down those barriers and giving people some of those stories and information and bits of knowledge is something that I am really excited to do, and that is a major goal for this channel. Something that will make investing a lot of time and energy into this channel a little bit easier is being monetized. That is something that I am aiming for this year. If doing these videos could pay for themselves instead of costing me money, it would just mean that my resources are more freed up to invest further into the quality and the kinds of videos that I want to make. I notice a lot of the people who are watching my videos are coming back and they're being conversational in the comments, and they're coming into my Instagram and chatting with me in messages about stories and information and gear. While I love making these videos, it is such a one-sided transaction. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of opportunity for a reciprocated response. So one of the other things that I will be doing this year with my content and social media in general is evolving more of a community out of the space. Spaces where we can chat about tech, talk about our stories, give people recommendations on gear, all of these kind of things that are really exciting and empowering for new people in the industry. One of the ways I'll be doing this is, first of all, I will be going live on Instagram once a week, probably after a video has gone live, so we can chat about the video, chat about the related things to the video, and talk about anything that comes up in that time. This is something that I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of exactly when I do it, so if you have any recommendations of times that would work for you and you're keen to join these lives, please let me know so that I can take it into consideration. For the moment, they might be a little bit randomly timed until we figure out some kind of routine. This is something that will evolve at some point in the year into streaming on the platform Twitch, but I'm gathering currently the gear and knowledge of the platform to be able to do that. Take a shot every time I've said the word knowledge in this video. My God. Another one of the ways to manage all of these things is with a Discord. For anyone who doesn't know, Discord is a platform where you can create a server to share with your community. This Discord will allow us to actually have two-sided conversations, to share photos and comments and stories and social media posts about all of the different topics that we cover here on this channel and that we share between each other. We can talk all things theatre, music, tattoos, gear. You'll get updates when I plan to go live and where. You'll get updates of when there are new videos coming out. It's also a space where I would like to ask your opinion on upcoming videos, on topics that I'm going to be talking about, on things that you would like to see. So it is a way to have more control over the content that you are seeing me make here. As for right now, those are my goals for 2023, career-wise, orientated. Career-y, channel-y goals. I will leave my website link down below so that you can go and check out my services if you are somebody who is interested in taking those up or learning more about what they are. I will leave the Discord linked below so that you can go and join the server and have a look at the platform if you'd like to. I'm super new to Discord as well and I love it. I will also leave a link to my Instagram below so that you know when I'm going to go live, see photos of new uploads and the work that I'm currently working on during the week, as well as just general work shenanigans. While you are scrolling down, to subscribe if you haven't already, make sure you leave me a comment about what your goals for 2023 are, whether you do New Year's resolutions or whether you've got career goals or there's things coming up this year that you've been waiting for and are excited for, which is so common with our industry and the way that a lot of things were cancelled over the last few years or postponed. I'm really excited to start a dialogue with this space instead of just presenting you with a thing. Thank you to everyone again who has supported me and the channel in 2022. I am really excited to see what is in store for 2023. Where did the sun go? Is that a temperature? Is it heating?